Alrighty, ready, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lords, ladies, and others, I guess. We are live, apart from on Instagram, apparently, which I still haven't worked out yet why we can't get that done. Let me just get that balance. Perfect. Let me just check everywhere else. Let me check the page here. Beautiful, we're live on there. Quite clearly, I desperately need a haircut, so we'll probably get that done this week. Let me check my group page. We are live on there, and let me just quickly hop across to YouTube and check my channel. And we are live there. Look at that. We have the technology. Things are working. Welcome, everybody, to our weekly live stream. My name is John Botel. I am the owner and creator of Tiny Brander, which is this thing you can see up here, this little icon thing, which somebody told me looks like a dragon, which a flying dragon. They said it thought it looked like. It's actually been to be a shopping cart, but I like the fact it can be interpreted different ways. So Tiny Brander, that's my company. It is a software company that allows anybody, yes, anybody, including you, to build a supplement brand, health supplement brand. This kind of thing. It's health supplement brands. To build a health supplement brand, literally without any inventory costs, without any technical know-how, without even building a website, without knowing anything about design, without knowing any of the legalities. It allows you to build your very own supplement brand in 30 minutes or less. I can actually do one in about 15 minutes, but anybody that has even a little bit of technical know-how, if you know how to use like Word, if you know how to use word processing, if you can generally navigate your way around the internet, you'll be able to get a brand up and running in 30 minutes or less. We're a product manufacturer. That's what we do. Our main business is that. So we have product on hand, and the technology's caught up to us in such a way now that we can offer truly print-on-demand supplements. So it's pretty much you can log into your account and create your label inside the account, and as your orders come through, your generated site will build a site for you automatically in the system, and when the orders come through, you get paid for them. We produce the labels to order and ship your products for you. It is completely hands-free and can be done up and running in 30 minutes or less. That's what Tiny Branders are like. And that is my elevator pitch for Tiny Brander. That is not what this video is about. But I like to always remind people what Tiny Brander is, because I never know who's going to view these videos or where they're going to end up or who's going to share them. And that reminds me, while I'm talking about sharing, if you know anybody that you think could benefit from this, anybody that owns a gym, anybody that owns a small shop, a personal fitness trainer, anybody who could benefit from building their own supplement brand and has a ready built audience, we have fitness influencers and gyms that are blowing up. They're selling $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 worth of product every month, making $20,000 or more profit every month. And that's on top of their regular fitness income. It really is a boost. So if you know somebody like that that could do with this, has a ready built audience, forward this video to them, share it with them, please. They'll thank you for doing it. They really will. So do that. Hit the notification bells, because we do these videos every single week, these live streams. So hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe, and you'll be notified when we go live. And I kind of alternate it. One week I'll show a feature off in the platform, and another week I'll do a training. And this week with my group, everything we've been talking about has been about passive income. And so we're going to keep on that theme today. And I kind of teased them a little bit in the group today, where I told them that I was going to reveal I was going to reveal why diversification is so important. There's two things that are really important: passive income and diversification. And pretty much in the supplement business, when we talk about passive income, we're talking about subscription services, because you spend time and effort and money to bring a customer into your subscription, into your business, into your supplement brand, and then you want to be able to monetize them long term. And the best way to do that is through subscriptions. But I wanted to tell you all about diversification as well within that category of passive income, because without having diversification, you literally have all your eggs in one basket, and anything can be taken away from you at any time, and you can literally lose your shirt. And I mean it, because I've lived through it. Okay? You could literally be riding high, having a fabulous business, having all the trappings of that business and the success of that business, and then the next day, gone. And that is why you should always have diversification in your business along with passive income. Ideally, you want to have passive income diversified. Yeah, so you have both. You have multiple streams of passive income. But let me tell you, back in 2013, 2014, 2015, we had a fabulous promotion running. Really, really huge promotion. We were turning over millions of dollars a month. My personal income at that time, this is after all costs taken away, and all of my business partners had split up the profits. Yeah, I was personally taking home about $200,000 a month, but anywhere between $250,000 and $200,000 per month in net profit that was coming home. Obviously, taxes to pay, all that kind of stuff, but literally taking out the company, and the company still rolling forward fine. Cash flow was fine in the business, and all of my partners were equal share partners were taking out $200,000 to $250,000 from the company per month. That kind of goes to show you how big and how much money that we were able to generate in a subscription business online. Let me just shut down my Skype over here, because it is pinging at me and I'm very annoying. So this is 2013, 14, 15. We're making this kind of money. It's fantastic. Of course, we're living the high life. We're all buying sports cars, mansions, traveling the world, penthouse hotel suites, wherever we go, first class of everything. Because living the dream, right? Having a great time. So we didn't envisage a time when anything could stop that. Well, we envisaged a time when things would change and we'd be able to adapt, as things always change in business. Things will change, and you pivot and correct and pivot and correct. What we didn't envisage, and what we couldn't possibly have envisaged, is that overnight there would be a change in legal status from what we were doing. I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty of exactly how we did what and where we went, because it doesn't really matter. And the way that we were selling products at the time, back in 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, the way we were selling products in that time became prohibited in 2014. Overnight. Okay, no warnings, no, oh, this is coming up, get ready, no, be prepared, diversify, nothing. For 5 years, we've been selling consistently under this model. Everything's fine. And then overnight, like that, it changed and became illegal to do it. And you suddenly go from having a lifestyle of that kind of revenue to having zero. Well, not zero revenue. I won't quite say zero. We were diversified slightly in other areas. We still had manufacturing. We still had wholesale sales. We still had a lot of different things that we were doing. But for all intents and purposes, for the lifestyle we were living, all of our eggs were in that one basket. We had multiple different product SKUs, multiple different um, niches, but all of them were following that same model. And all of a sudden, you go from having this huge luxury lifestyle to having zero income. And unfortunately, you can't put the brakes on your expenses as fast as they can put the brakes on your revenue, because your revenue stops instantly. Our sales stopped instantly. So we're in this situation where we have all of the expenses of the business still going, huge staffing costs. That we can't just suddenly let those people go. We have to, you have to give them notice and let them know that they're going to be let go. Um, uh, Shutting down offices around the world, it isn't an easy thing. So all of a sudden, you have this trailing expenses of huge expenses, but no revenue. And so this is why I want to preach to everybody that when you build your businesses, when you build your supplement businesses, and when you build any business, in fact, it doesn't matter, you've got to have two things. You've got to have, number one, passive income. Yeah, that means you have to be building things where you're making money in your sleep, where you do it once and you can get paid over and over and over and over and over again without having to do any more work or lay out any more expenses. That is what's critical. Okay, but also within those passive income, you want to diversify out from that with other passive income businesses. It's vital because you never know when something somewhere in the world, some policy will change, and all of a sudden, the way you were doing one thing is gone. And then you have to scramble like hell. And you don't want that in your life. You don't want to have your expenses carrying on whilst all of your revenue stops. You can survive this as long as you have other revenue streams that aren't affected by it. So that's what I want to preach to you. Now, we're actually, as I said, this whole week, all my emails to my list, to my posts, everything I do on social media has been talking about passive income and the importance of it. And Tiny Brander, you can do that really easily. If you search this this YouTube channel, this Tiny Brander, where is it? Up there, Tiny Brander. I get the angles right there. I can never get the angles right. There we go. This Tiny Brander YouTube channel. If you search this Tiny Brander YouTube channel for subscription, you'll find a couple of different things. A live stream I've done, a tutorial talking about how Tiny Brander can help you set up subscription businesses in the health supplement niche so that you're constantly sending and shipping bottles without ever having to lift a finger again. So you get your customer once, ship to them multiple times, month after month after month, making more and more revenue each time. But outside of that, revenue stream, I want to talk to you and really do a training for you guys on how to develop business beyond that niche in a related category, excuse me, where you can build up what I call micro passive incomes. So you could build up 10 of these micro passive income streams, all kind of interrelated to your other products. And I'm running a training class on that tomorrow, which is July 20th at 2 p.m. Okay, I want everybody that watches this video, everybody that gets to see it, to register for that training. And what I might do is after the training is done, if we get a recording, if all the technical stuff works out, I'll try to post a link to that below this as well. Below this video right now in YouTube, in Facebook, wherever you are, I'm going to post a link to the registration page for this training. It's 2 p.m. on July 20th, 2023. And we're going to give you a 4-step plan on how to set up these micro passive income streams. Really simple to do, just 4 simple steps. You don't need any technical know-how. You can use free internet tools to do it. It's not complicated. Anybody can do this. And you could be building up revenues. I'm not going to say that these passive income streams are going to be able to hit the 200,000 kind of dollars a month that we were hitting, insane numbers that we were hitting. That just probably isn't going to happen under these micro schemes. But you could easily have passive income streams of a few $1,000s a month in each one. And if you set up 5 of those, that's easily $10,000 a month in pure passive income that you could set up doing this. As I say, it's a 4-step system. We're going to be running that class tomorrow live. I'd love for you to join us, because once you have that diversification. If anything happens to any one of those income streams, you've still got, $10, $15, $20,000 in passive income coming in month after month, which for most people is, it's enough to pay your expenses. It's enough to pay your mortgage. It's enough probably to pay any college tuition bills. It's enough to keep you going and live still a great lifestyle, and then work on bringing back other passive income streams and adding to them. Because there's nothing better than waking up every morning, seeing cash in your account that came in while you were sleeping. There's nothing better than on the first of every month, knowing that your passive income streams have covered all your expenses already and you're already in profit. And then you can just concentrate on adding more people into those passive income streams, or diversifying even further. Because the more you diversify, the more passive income streams that you diversify into, the more stable business you have. I'm very fortunate now that I have multiple different income streams in multiple different niches. I mean, behind me, you see my behind me is my it's my goal board. We have a goal in my manufacturing business that we're going to get to 100 clients, each averaging $5,000 a month passively. Because once we have those clients and we nurture those clients, their business just continues. It's just month on month. They're out selling. They need to buy new product month on month for us to supply and manufacture for them. So once we have those clients, it's very little work, just relationship building. And once we have that, that's $500,000 in revenue every single month. We're about 10% away from that right now. That's one of my businesses. Then my other businesses, obviously, we have Tiny Brander. That has recurring revenue built into it as well, from all the people who are starting off smaller with Tiny Brander that aren't able to go to our custom manufacturing on that kind of board. I have that. I also have lots of other income streams that we run passively, that if any one of these things goes down, it'll be a hit. We'll want to replace it. But it would never be the situation that we had back in 2012 and 2013 and 14, where the bulk of our business disappeared overnight. Okay, you never ever want to be in that situation. Believe me, it isn't any fun. It's no fun at all. Quite literally, we were hanging on by the skin of our teeth, and just because the amount of commitments that we had at that time that add up any expenses that we had, it add up any commitments that we had going forward, and we hung on. But we lived to fight another day. But I never want to go through that again. So you've got to diversify, and diversifying in passive incomes is what's important. So check the link below, guys. That's going to take you to a registration, a GoToWebinar registration page. Get signed up there. Turn up tomorrow, Thursday, 20th of July, 2023 at 2 p.m. And we're going to reveal these 4 steps to allow you to diversify your business. And it doesn't matter what business you're in. If you're in Tiny Brander already, perfect. You can diversify outside of Tiny Brander using these passive income streams. Keep the passive income streams you have with the subscription models in Tiny Brander. Diversify out from that using this 4-step system we're going to show you tomorrow. If you're not in Tiny Brander, you should be in Tiny Brander, because it's a great system to make you some money with health supplements, which is a fantastic niche to be in. But even if you're not, join us tomorrow, because we're going to show you how to pick fabulous and niches that you maybe never thought about that you could build a passive income in. And when we've done this in the past, we've had people that have actually started selling passively within 3 hours after the webinar class. They've actually made sales and brought in recurring revenue that's going to recur month after month after month passively. Okay. And within 3 hours, they started doing that. So show up tomorrow. And who knows, after the webinar, as long as you apply what we show you and follow these 4 steps, then in 24 hours you could already have sales coming in that are gonna pay you for months and even years to come. And that is the goal. So I'm going to drop that link below. Next week, we will be back with a training video of Inside Tiny Brander, showing off some of the features. We've got a lot of new stuff that we've worked on, a lot of new integration features, and our agency feature is now live. I'm just about to record the video on the training video on that to show people how to actually use it in the platform. And that will allow you to build stores and supplement brands for other people and get paid every time they sell something. So, it's a really great platform. It has a lot of features to allow you to make money online with health supplements without you ever having to invest a dime in inventory up front. So we love the system. We hope that you love it too. But most importantly, this week, because this week is Passive Income Week, we want you to register for this training tomorrow. Click the link below, get registered, and I'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. on that training webinar. That's about my 20 minutes. So it's a little bit shorter than usual, but usually these things go on for half an hour. But 20 minutes, we are good. We're going to call this one a day, and I'll see you tomorrow on the live webinar where we're going to teach you these 4 steps to get your own passive income business and multiple passive income businesses. Take care. I'll see you next week, if not tomorrow. Thanks. Bye, guys.